would conduct an investigation into what no American plane had. Other sources inside Russia made incredible claims that 200 Wagner were killed. The Russian investigative force conflict intelligence team would do its own investigation and estimate that as many as 30 Russians had been killed. In 2023, the Gray Zone, a television show often associated with Wagner, told the summary of Nicholas Bell. From interviews with Wagner soldiers present, U.S. forces first used Reaper drones to take out the lead and rear vehicles of the formation in a classic ambush. Apache helicopters came rolling in their confused mess, decimating anyone attempting to retreat. The loitering AC-130 gunship pounded defensive positions into dust, even as men attempted to find cover in nearby buildings. F-16s hounded them from above, with one Wagnerite allegedly claiming that in the morning the area was littered with liquefied gun barrels and solidified sand, melted in the intense heat of the American attack and re-solidifying after. The Gray Zone would publish accounts from Wagnerites who rallied against the Russian Air Force, which had jets stationed nearby but did not move to aid them. Allegedly, some pilots asked permission to respond but were refused. With loitering F-22s and F-15s, it was definitely the right call. The Gray Zone would also claim that Wagner casualties were very high, but far less than the 600 or 200 that other outlets were reporting. We'll probably never know how many Wagnerites or even Russian special forces were directly involved in the fighting, but it's clear that the attack was led by Wagner and Yevgeny Prigozhin, who wanted to seize the Conoco oil field at all costs. However, in a surprising twist, and perhaps one that cemented in Prigozhin's mind the fact that he could no longer trust Putin's government, it was the Russian military itself which ensured the attack would ultimately fail. Russian air defenses were dense in the region and posed a significant challenge for U.S. aircraft. In the years since, the world would learn that despite Russia refusing to recall the attack, they had ordered their air defenses to stand down, giving the green light to the U.S. to use its air power freely. Why this is remains unknown. Perhaps Russia wished to continue its guise of plausible deniability. Wagner is a Russian PMC that works directly in the interest of the Russian government, but as a PMC, it affords Russia the option to disown or disenfranchise itself from any of the group's actions. Turning off the air defenses might have been Russia playing to this plausible deniability. After all, keeping the air defenses on would have essentially married the Russian government to the attack on the Conoco oil field. That would have come with significant consequences, inevitably sparking a significant buildup of U.S. forces in the region and dramatically escalating the possibility of all-out conflict between the two sides. It's also possible that Russia simply significantly underestimated U.S. air power. Air operations are difficult, a carefully choreographed dance of logistics, platforms, and personnel. As the Ukraine war has proven, Russia itself is incapable of coordinating significant air operations, let alone a massive and rapid, extremely time-sensitive response. The Russians might assume the U.S. shared this weakness, or that it simply couldn't coordinate so many different platforms so quickly. The Russians been wrong. The U.S. air operation in the Battle of Kashan is nothing short of a military miracle. No matter which way you stack it, even with significant air support, U.S. forces should have been easily overrun. But the U.S. absolutely annihilates its own budget to find extremely terrifying capabilities you literally never want to be on the wrong end of it. Firstly, the U.S. Air Fleet has the largest capability for close air support of any air fleet in the world. While Russian aerospace forces struggle to deliver accurate ground support, there's hardly any U.S. air combat platform that is incapable of doing the job that Russian planes simply aren't equipped for. Their pilots aren't trained for. The ability for U.S. warplanes from an F-15 to the B-52 to deliver precision ground fire is in the world, and it's basically illegal for any U.S. aircraft of any kind to take to the skies without the ability to drop a bomb with high precision right where the troops need it the most. But U.S. logistics and command and control is the secret hero of the show here, because Russia likely did not expect such a massive and well-coordinated response of so many different air platforms. The U.S. threw literally everything, including the kitchen sink, into the sky that day, knowing that its ground forces were hopelessly outmatched. But such massive air operations require significant command and control expertise and resources, especially to deconflict targets, ensuring that one attack wave isn't simply hitting the exact same already destroyed targets that the last wave did. This is a significant problem for Russian aerospace forces.
Russian
problems don't just end there, because the nation is incapable of deconflicting its airspace as well. Hilariously, Russian air defenses in Ukraine are in an intense race with Ukrainian air defenses for the highest number of downed Russian aircraft. That's because Russia lacks the expertise and systems to effectively manage large air operations alongside ground air defenses. It's unlikely then that Russia could have foreseen the expert ballet of command and control that saw U.S. air power hammer attacking forces nearly non-stop for 5 hours. The Battle of Kashan was, well, embarrassing for the Syrian government and for Wagner, but it was also a warning to the rest of the world. To pick a fight with the U.S., you absolutely, positively, definitely cannot allow U.S. air power to enter the picture. Now, go check out Wagner Group is becoming a big problem for Russia. We'll click this other video instead.
Storing? Ja. Godverdomme, dat is zo zonde.
Ik weet niet eens wat zijn lichaam is of wat daarvan over is.
Ja.
Maar als jij er langs gaat met een broer.
Dat is een schone zak.
Dat is gewoon niet begrijpelijk, bro.
Say hello to the sunshine for you. It has been a long time.